Hola, hola, soy Tommy, your favorite Spanish teacher, and today we have a very special video.
Oh, why? What are we learning today?
About the verbs in...
No. Sorry, I don't want any grammar today.
Okay, then I've got something else. One of the best things about speaking Spanish is being able to communicate with all of those Spanish-speaking countries. Of course, all of these countries have their own accents, dialects, expressions, which I find great. Otherwise, it would be very boring if we'd all be saying the same thing constantly.
So what are we learning exactly?
Since I'm from the Dominican Republic, today we'll learn the 10 funniest Dominican expressions. In Spanish, of course.
Oh, then, número uno.
A Dominican doesn't simply greet you with Hola, ¿cómo estás? But also with
¿Qué lo que? ¿Qué lo que, manín?
¿Qué lo que? It's an acronym for ¿Qué es lo que pasa? What's up? What's happening? All of these expressions are colloquial expressions, yeah? Of course, Spanish speakers often fall in love using the verb enamorarse in Spanish. But Dominicans have to go one step further than just enamorarse.
Aficiarse. El dominicano no se enamora, se aficia.
It comes from the verb asfixiarse, which means to suffocate.
Well, this took a dark turn real fast.
A Dominican not only falls in love, he becomes also breathless. And since we're on the subject, Dominicans don't just have lovers, but also friends, amigos.
Huh?
Un amigo, una amiga con derechos. Friend with rights.
With rights to what?
It's how we call the friends with benefits.
Oh.
El diablo, the devil, is very important in the Dominican colloquial language. El diablo es muy importante en el habla dominicana. Mira, una mujer mordió a un perro.
¡Diablo!
Una bicicleta monta a un hombre.
El diablo.
Está lloviendo de abajo para arriba.
¡El diablo!
Un helado se comió a un niño.
¡El diablo!
Por eso vamos a la iglesia todos los domingos. Dominicans can compare anything with the devil. Más que el diablo. More than the devil.
Tengo más hambre que el diablo. Tengo más hambre que el diablo. La gasolina está más cara que el diablo. La gasolina está más cara que el diablo.
For a Dominican, you are not just a friend of mine. You are...
Tú eres mi pana. Tú eres de mi coro. Tú eres de lo mío.
Mi pana is like my pal. De mi coro is like from my choir. You know, like from my group. Not that we necessarily sing. And uno de los míos, one of mine, one of my friends. An important one. A Dominican is not only a great man, but
Un monstruo.
it comes from monstruo, monster. It means for us that you are the best.
Tú eres un monstruo, loco.
Una parte can also mean a place in Spanish. And when Dominicans don't have plans, they don't have anywhere to go.
Hoy no voy pa' parte.
Pa is a colloquial abbreviation from para, which is probably used in all Spanish-speaking countries.
Hoy no voy pa' ninguna parte.
If a Dominican is rich, he not only has houses, cars, apartments, he has everything. Todo. The Dominican has
Todo. De todo. Tú tienes de todo. Tú has alles. Tú talante adelante.
You are in the front. When most Spanish speakers are bored, it's called estar aburrido. But for Dominicans, sometimes they're more than just bored.
No está en nada. No estar en nada. No estoy en nada. No estoy en nada hoy.
Ojo!
Ojo.
If you've already learned ser and estar, you'll have to learn a third verb after those. Ta.
Ta.
If you call your husband or your wife and you don't know where they are, you cannot just ask them, ¿Dónde estás? Where are you? You need to ask,
¿Dónde tú estás? ¿Dónde tú estás? ¿Que dónde tú estás?
ta is the verb estar, to be, in Dominican slang, and here's the conjugation.
Yo estoy, tú estás, él está, ella está, usted está, nosotros estamos. Ellos están, ustedes están, los alemanes están, los dominicanos están, todo el mundo está.
¿Está todo claro? Esto es todo por hoy.
And on Instagram as Thomas the Profe.
Muchas gracias.
And suscríbete. Adiós.